Welcome to the fifth part of Woe to America, Woe to the Nations, and Woe to Babylon. This is August the 8th, 2024. The 9th of Av is upon us. We shall see what God will do. Let me just take a moment here to make a statement. This woe that I keep speaking of, to America, to the nations, to Babylon in general. This is to all of Babylon that is scattered abroad. This isn't to Republican, Democrat. This isn't determined by party. No, this is determined by what you have been doing and how you have aided in the downfall of humanity. How you have aided in the downfall of people worshiping the one true God. How you are part of the problem and not the solution. Now, let's get on back into the book of Daniel, recapping Daniel 7. After this I saw in the night vision, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth, and it devoured and brake into pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it. And it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. I considered the horns, and beheld. I considered the horns, and behold, there came up among them another little horn. Remember, I spoke earlier about the little horn. And there came up among them a little horn, before whom there were 3 of the first horns plucked up by the roots. And behold, in this horn were eyes like the eyes of a man, and a mouth speaking great things. Now that's what we just read in the book of Revelations too, about having having a mouth and speaking great words of blasphemy. Remember what just happened during the Olympics? Great blasphemies, of course. But let's go back and let's talk about that just a moment. Daniel 7:8. I want to jump back in there and repeat that part about the mouth. And a mouth speaking great things. I beheld till the thrones were cast down. Now this happens right after that the mouth speak great things, right? You see what time frame we're in now, people? If you don't yet, stick around for the rest of these videos on this. And I beheld till thrones were cast down, and the ancient, now he said thrones, not throne, thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit, whose garment was white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. That means it was white as wool. His throne was like the fire. His throne was like the fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire. This is talking about the Ancient of Days. A fiery stream issued and came forth from before him. You getting that? Have we seen any fiery streams? Thousands ministered onto him, and 10,000. Now here we go. And 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him. The judgment was set, and the books were open. Now I beheld them because of the voice of the great words which the horn spake. I beheld even till the beast was slain, and his body destroyed and given to the burning fire. As concerning the rest of the beast, now that's all these that was before this last one that rose up. As concerning the rest of the beast, they had their dominion taken away. Yet their lives were prolonged for a season and a time. I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. Now you got to think about this a little bit. That is similar to what John, who revelated what God had showed him, who told us his revelation. And this was Daniel. And how many years apart do you think these two people were? And they're revelating similar things to us. To let us know what's going to happen in the last moments. It must have been important because God gave us these two witnesses to tell us these things. But have we been paying attention? Have we really been looking for the Lord? Or were we busy trying to lay up treasures here? Trying to have the American dream. Trying to have everything. Trying to juggle a career and a home and we could have it all. That's what Satan promised, wasn't it? That's what he told Jesus. I will give you all the kingdoms of the earth if you will just worship me. And isn't that what we've been doing? Bowing to man, worshiping the devil, pledging our allegiance to flags and countries, hollering, I'm on the right and I'm on the left, thinking that means something. God did not part us there. That doesn't mean a thing. That's just another deception among many deceptions. Let's get into this though. I saw a night vision and beheld one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people and nations and languages should serve him. All kingdoms and nations and people should serve him. So when you wash up your flags and you pledge your allegiance to your nations, you're going against the written word of God, who told you to love everyone. That is the second commandment of God. And you have broken it. You have not loved the other nations. You have not loved like the Lord told you to. You have been perverse in your thinking and only thought about yourselves and what you could get for yourself. You have been selfish and greedy and arrogant. Ananias was greedy and so arrogant that he thought he could lie onto the Lord and get by with it. Don't make the same mistake he did. You will not get by with lying unto the Lord. Don't do it. And there was given him dominion and glory and a kingdom, that all people and nations and languages should serve him. His dominion is an everlasting dominion, which shall not pass away, and his kingdom that which shall not be destroyed. You see, the kingdom that's going to be destroyed is the kingdom of hell. It is Satan's kingdom. It is Babylon. It is not the Lord's kingdom. The Lord's kingdom will not be destroyed. But devils will not remain in the kingdom of heaven. You're going out. I, Daniel, was grieved in my spirit in the midst of my body, and the visions of my head troubled me. And I came near unto one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. So sorry for the interruptions. And I came near on to one of them that stood by, and asked him the truth of all this. He told me and made me to know the interpretation of the things. And we will pick up at Daniel 7:17 in the next part. See you there. Daniel 7:17, next part. See you there, and we're going to finish discussing this.